Well, hi there. David Hawkins here. I was going to say it's good to see you. Pretend I can. It's been a long season here of 6 to 8 months of isolation and varying degrees. And it's just good to be able to communicate with you even this way, even remotely. So thanks for being here. I want to thank, first of all, the Woodstock Folk Festival for asking me to do Woodstock Wednesdays. It was my honor in 2017 to open and close the Woodstock Folk Festival with my friends Clark Summers on bass and Elliot Delman on guitar. And the people of the Woodstock musical community have been vital to my development as a musician and a performer, and I cannot thank you enough, and I miss seeing you in person. It'll happen again, but not this week. The first song is called Rise Up and Greet the Dawn. It started off as a response to repressive regimes around the world, terrorist organizations, and so forth, but it became clear as the song developed that it was certainly about domestic terrorism, especially right now, the kind of info terrorism that is eating away at our spirit of hope. And so I wanted to just call it what it was, but also remind us that in the end, spirit wins over flesh, and it just does. So let's just say so and act on the faith that it will. The song is also dedicated to Jack Hardy, who encouraged us to ask questions, and of course to our recently departed and great national treasure, John Lewis, who would not be turned around. Rise up and greet the dawn. If we give you our minds and follow, bow down and join the hollow ones, you gather up our sons and daughters, baptize them in poison waters. You say everything is black or white, call the sunrise midnight and darkness light. You take two eyes for another, the accused run blind for cover. What if we're not really here alone? In this frightened world of blood and bone, somewhere the seed of truth is sown. That seed will rise up, take root and rise up, break free and rise up to greet the dawn. We may tremble at your threats of violence, heads may roll, but you can't silence everyone. Somewhere someone will wonder, one question will lead to another every time. I see the light, I see the light, I see the light shine down. The time is here, the time is here, time is here and now. Ooh, keep us divided so you feel stronger, but we'll always fight. sisters and brothers. We know we're not really here alone in this frightened world of blood and bone. Somewhere the seeds of truth are sown. Those seeds will rise up, take root and rise up, break free and rise up to greet the dawn. The next song is called When Winter Comes. It's the slower, more contemplative version of the song, and I've recorded both the fast and the slow versions. Really, the song took its current direction as a result of my wife Cheryl, who kept suggesting that I put some love into the song, which I resisted doing because I thought it was too serious for some fluffy love stuff. And little did I know at that time that the song would be, in the end, much better as a result of it. I think the change was perfect. So that's really why, in my ego day of thinking that I was a songwriter, I didn't even list her as part of the credit, yet one of the most important aspects of the song was from Cheryl. So Cheryl is my co-writer, and so there. I also wanted to mention that this song really went through a lot of moments of change. It partly was, I'll give you a couple examples and try not to go on too long, but let's take Kerrville. Cheryl and I went to Kerrville, and every day I went to the Steve Gillette songwriting group in the afternoon, and I was working on this song, and it just didn't quite feel like it was finished, and I didn't know what to do with it, and I said, well, maybe I just need to get some flashy Nashville songwriter, co-writer or something to help me finish this. And Steve said, no, I think you're pretty much there. And I thought, wow, Steve Gillette just gave me his blessing, and it kind of encouraged me to trust that it was doing what it needed to do. The other was the last night of Kerrville. Dana Cooper was the last performer. We'd run into Jack Hardy earlier, and he invited us to come up to his campfire circle, and so we were there. The fire had burned down low. We heard Jack do his last song in his last Kerrville visit without realizing it. And so I shared When Winter Comes. And after the song, after I finished, this guy next to me said, that was a really nice song. And then he introduced himself. And it was Chuck Pyle. Chuck Pyle had just played on the main stage, a couple hours earlier. And I'm not saying any of this to boast in any kind of way or just name drop, but these guys, these are the ones that are more well known, gave me their blessing, gave me some encouragement, and let me know that the song that started in here came through and somebody was able to take it in. And unlike my earlier days where I wanted to just claim ownership of every aspect of a song after I put so much work into it, I now am, I don't know if I'm totally free of that, but it's better now, and I realize how many places a song comes from. And we'll probably never know how many places a song comes from and how many choices we make based on something we've heard or read or experienced musically or personally or in interaction with somebody, and they're all part of the process. It just never would be the same without any one of them. So this is to honor all those people, all those influences that lead us to give back in this humble way of writing a song and sharing it with others.
Chilly wind blows through the fields, cuts me to the marrow. No way of turning back, no promise of tomorrow. When winter comes, when winter comes, now the cold breath of the earth wraps around my heart, and everything I've left undone is too late to start. When winter comes, when winter comes, we bolt the door and spark the fire. The howling wind whirls by. When winter comes, I call my love and make the fire burn high. When winter comes, when winter comes, bare trees stand black against the sky. The wind lets out a hollow sigh. In darkest night, my love and I pull closer. A flake of snow upon my cheek lets me know winter's here. Nothing will stand in its way. The change has come early this year. Now winter's come. Now winter's come. We bolt the door and spark the fire. The howling wind whirls by. When winter comes, I call my love and make the fire burn high. When winter comes, when winter comes,
Well, I wanted a song that my atheist friends could listen to and my believer friends could listen to and anybody in between could listen to and not necessarily have to hear it as a dogmatic statement of some sort. So, Spirit called, and this is the song that came. And it's a song that really, really, really was strongly influenced by Pierce Pettis. Besides just having kind of a Pierce song running through my head in the background as the initial impetus for this song, it was also just the way he writes and delivers a song that just goes straight to your heart. And I met him after I met Grace, his daughter. And Grace, the first time I heard her do a concert, everybody was we were weeping. And we were going, who is this person? Where does this come from? I think we kind of get it now, but wow. So the two of them were huge influences and reference points. More recently, Jasmine Tate. She was living in Pittsburgh for a little while, and now she's down in Dallas-Fort Worth. And she was all about blending spirit and creativity, and it supported ideas that we were kind of getting over here, but not exactly the same way. But we knew that there's something larger going on here, and I think it'll be part of the healing in the upcoming years after all the chaos we've just experienced. And then, of course, Blair Hull, you know her, and all the many levels of support that she's given over the years. And then other people that I won't even name because I'll leave somebody out. I don't want to do that. So I guess the rest is for the song to say, and thanks for being with us today, and thanks for supporting the Woodstock Folk Festival, and just for being part of the community. Hi, everybody. Here's a new song by David and Cheryl Hawkins. It's called Reach Up. Your world is falling down, your burden weighs too much. Weary to the bone, you're hungry for the touch that can heal the sick and can raise the dead. Cast out all fear, fill you with love instead. There comes a point in every lifetime, don't know if you'll make it through. Oh, all you want is let your light shine on everyone around you. Oh, reach up, oh, reach up. Temptation calls your name, tells you another lie. No one's missing you, you think you might as well die. Hounds are on your trail, snapping at your heels. At the crossroads again, you're thinking about that deal. There comes a point in every lifetime, don't know if you'll make it through. Oh, all you want to do is let your light shine on everyone around you. Oh, reach up, oh, reach up. Clarifies, you know. Time has come to take that step and trust that you'll be sure. Breath you take brings you something real. You still want to hide, but there's so much to learn. And deep inside, you know your spirit still burns. Your spirit still burns. There comes a point in every lifetime, don't know if you'll make it through. Oh, all you want to do is let your light shine on everyone, all of the time, with everything around you. Oh, reach up, oh, reach up. Oh, reach up, oh, reach up. You know what to do. Reach up. Thanks for reaching up with me.